Alright everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. To all the first time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel, and to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video, and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video, guys. Right after this chart analysis, I have a ticker symbol to share with you guys. I don't want you to miss, and it's an opportunity I've talked about before when it was sitting at $11. I even reiterated it when it was at $12 here on the YouTube towards the second half of the videos, and today it is north of $15 plus. So this stock has already jumped 30% plus in the last 2 weeks since we've covered it and when we've talked about it, and we're going to look at its chart again. So stay tuned for that, and I'm going to discuss with you guys the ticker symbols I mentioned this morning over at the Discord that gave us home run opportunities of 25% plus. We went 3 for 3 with those. If that's something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description, and we look forward to having you join us. And by joining, you'll become part of a community of growing investors looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits, minimize losses, and we look for opportunities regardless of where the stock market is heading, whether it's going up, going down. We look for opportunities daily. So Sndl, Sundial Growers Inc. has jumped up and it hit new highs, and now it's pulling back down. There's some important key things to look at here: the 50-day moving average, and then also the $1 point. That's the most important point right now that this needs to stay above, and also the 50-day moving average for the bulls to maintain control. Now it's pulled back a little bit, and that pullback could be a setup to run again. So that's why we're going to look at these points very carefully, because every single time there's a slight pullback, it's the setup for the next bull run. Pull back, set up, and run. Pull back, set up, and run. Now it's pulling back. We're going to have to see. And this does need to stay above the 50-day moving average. It does have to stay above $1. But let's watch and see what goes on moving forward and what are the points that are important for tomorrow. So Sndl is sitting at 115, right, with the 50-day moving average. As long as it stays above 115 with the 50-day moving average sitting at that point, it is in bullish territory. The moment it's below it, it will be bearish. It's currently sitting at 128, and the 50-day moving average is not that far from it, and it is trying to catch up to the price. So it's important to watch that very carefully. Now, if it breaks through 115 and it breaks through the support we're about to discuss, the next point of reference I will look at is down here at $1. Like, that's an informal placement, but I would watch that specifically because as long as it stays above $1, there's some leverage for the bulls, but if it falls below it, the bears are dominating. Now, what's the first support to watch before the 50-day moving average? Well, that's 125. If that gets broken through, I'd watch how it reacts between 125, 115, see if the bulls try to reappear and bring it back up, or if the bears are tearing this one down fairly fast and bringing it down, reaching newer lows and getting closer to $1 and ending up in bearish territory. Now, what's the first point that the bulls need a breakthrough? Well, it's the highest point before the fall, and that is right here at 137. If that gets accomplished, the next point of reference would be all the way up here at the highest point of 149 that the bulls need a breakthrough, turn into a support to pull further away from the 50-day moving average and continue this momentum and rally to reach newer highs and new resistance levels. With these cues, I hope you're equipped for tomorrow's trading day and seeing what goes on moving forward. This is in a point where the bulls are losing traction but still have leverage since it's in bullish territory. So I would watch this very closely moving into tomorrow and even next week. If you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell so you don't miss a single video that I post. Share this with a friend so they can receive the insight as well. And all I ask for is 3 to 5 more minutes of your time to discuss the ticker symbols we hit home runs with this morning over at the Discord, as well as the opportunity of another ticker symbol that you won't want to miss. So the ticker symbol I have for everyone to add to their watch list is a ticker symbol I've talked about before in the last 2 weeks, and even going back to 3 weeks ago. I talked about it at $11. I talked about it again. I talked about it when it reached $12, and right now it is sitting north of $15, guys. And I want to reiterate it. It's already 30% up. And this is something that you definitely want to have on your watch list if you don't have it already. So we're going to jump into that chart. We're going to discuss why this is a stock you want to have on your watch list moving forward. But before we do, I want to share with you guys the opportunities we found this morning over at the Discord. And if that's something that interests you and you want to become part of, you are more than welcome to join us. The link is down below in the description. And by joining, you will become part of a growing community of investors, all looking to learn and grow together to maximize profits and minimize losses. So we talked about EARS at 390, TELL at 589. This was our worst performer of the day, but still gave us 5 to 10% opportunity. Now, BCTX was a home run play from yesterday, but I was keeping my eye on it because it was halted and it was sitting at the $646 range when it got halted. And it was sitting kind of sideways, and this turned out to be a home run today again. We're going to look at that chart in just a moment. And GTT, we talked about it at 344. Let's look at these charts together. So EARS was a great way to start the day, and it was sitting at 390 when I mentioned it, pulled back a little bit, jumped up, hit 381 of a low after the market opened, and shot up to a high of about 457, a highest point of 25% plus. This was a home run to start off with, and even when the market was down, guys. This is something you can become part of and know what stocks I'm watching daily, because no matter what volatility is going on in the markets, I'm consistently looking for opportunities worth watching, and you can become part of that as well. Now, BCTX, we mentioned it yesterday. It turned out to be a home run. Today, it was halted. In the pre-market, it jumped up a little bit once it got unhalted, and then it just collapsed. But I wanted to keep my eye on it because an opportunity could present itself. Well, there you go. It dropped down to 557 and shot up to a high here of 750. Highest point of 40% plus, guys. This was phenomenal to repeat and recycle. I don't like to do that very often, but still, the opportunity presented itself, and we're going to always take it. Now, the other one was GTT, and we caught this one at 344. Now, I pulled back a little bit, hitting around 333, shot up real quick in just a matter of minutes to highs here of 375, giving us a 10% opportunity right off the bat. Pulled back down to hitting lows of 330 and took off for the rest of the day, hitting a high here of about 475, north of 470, giving a highest point of 30% plus, guys. No matter what type of volatility the market gives us, we're going to consistently look for these opportunities, and this was another home run for the day. If this is something that interests you, you're more than welcome to join us. We look forward to having you join us. The link is down below in the description to the Discord. Now, what's the stock you want to add to your watch list? Well, this ticker symbol has been one of the highest traded ticker symbols in the last several weeks, and that's ticker symbol F, Ford Motor Company. Now, this stock, we've talked about it at $11 and some change. We talked about it as it was shooting up at $12. It pulled back a little bit, back to the 11s, and it's taken off since. This is already given between 15 to 30% since we've talked about it, and this is a phenomenal stock to be having on your watch list moving forward. Ford has made a big statement entering the EV sector with their pickup truck and being the #1 pickup truck bought in the US. That's a big move for this company, guys. You want to do your research. You want to do your due diligence to understand it. You want to double check these charts and see what's going on. And this is a great time to watch it for a healthy pullback or for a consolidation before the next catalyst and run, guys. This has overextended pretty fast. We've never seen Ford move that fast. And usually when it does, look what happens. It kind of consolidates sideways. It kind of goes a little higher, comes back down, and it kind of stays sideways for some time before the next run. This is the best time to be watching this for a consolidation or a possible healthy pullback, because entering the EV sector with their #1 pickup truck sold in America, that's a big move. Do your research on this stock to understand that it's not me here telling you guys to buy, sell, or hold any positions on any of these stocks, if not enlighten you guys on opportunities that may be overlooked or that you may have not even been aware of. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.